Alright, so what we have here is a 20-foot car trailer. And it looks just like a ordinary open deck trailer. But it's far from ordinary, and I've been doing a lot of modifications on it. For starters, I replaced all the lighting with all LED lighting. I even put backup lights underneath it. Them yellow handles are for wheel stops. So whatever you have on it to keep it from rolling backwards, you know, so it doesn't go back to the ramp or anything like that. Now, when I first got this trailer, it had two half moon fenders, the tin ones. I fabricated these from scratch out of flat iron, full diamond plate. I put full tie downs recessed in the decking. Made these adjustable front wheel stops, so you know how far to pull up on the trailer. You can go into different positions here. I also have a receiver. I have a winch that can go into that receiver for if you have cars that don't run, to tow them up. I custom fabricated all the lighting brackets, and I even made conduit, so it ran all the wiring inside the conduit so nothing will snag them to rip the wires off, including under the fenders as well. So anybody that knows anything about car trailers, if you have a low profile vehicle, say a Mustang or a Corvette or something like that, you gotta put it in neutral and just, you know, winch it up or whatever. But if it runs, you can only pull up so far, and then you can't get out of the car because you can't open the doors. So I did my own custom fabrication, my own idea on this fender here. I have a locking pin here. I take this pin out. And I have another pin right here. And it's not a removable fender. Well, it could if you wanted to, I guess, but I made it so it's on a hinge. So you stand up on end. The extra lip on the fender acts as a stop on the tire. I ran all the conduit, all the wiring inside the conduit for the lights on the fenders. But now you can open up the car door and get out of the car. And that was another reason why I wanted to go with the flat top fenders here instead of the half moon fenders, because give you something to stand on when you're getting out of the car. And put it down, piece of cake. Just put the pins in. Lock in the clips, and you're on your way. That's it. I put all new brakes, hubs, bearings, drums, backing plates, new tires, repainted everything. But yeah, so this also acts as a step to stand on top of the trailer, and it's plenty sturdy enough to, you know, stand on and do whatever you need to do. Again, more tie downs. Now see, this trailer is unique in its own way, because this is also a 4-post car lift, which is what these handles are here. It has its own hydraulic system. This trailer is a 2005, and what I was told is they only made 7 of these. So it's 18 years old. I gave it a fresh coat of paint and whatnot. But all you need is an extension cord. And you got a switch here, which I put this switch on. Originally, the switch was mounted, you know, up here, and it was just kind of a rube job. But I neatened everything up. I put the industrial watertight box cover on it. And the hydraulic pump used to be mounted where the toolbox is here. But I mounted it inside the frame underneath this plate to neaten up and give me more room. So I have room for like my, you know, J-hooks, chain binders, whatever, for my toolbox. So all you do is you just throw this on, and you can work the hydraulics from either side of the trailer. As you watch, it's got legs that come down with 2 hydraulic rams. When they contact the ground, the trailer will come up in the air. Now right now I currently have it at its lowest setting, just because I plan on using it. But there are 4 different settings where you can make the trailer go higher. But right now it's going to be at its lowest. But you can stand up underneath the car and work on it. And you can see it's coming right up off the ground. It's picking the whole trailer right off the ground. So the 2 hydraulic rams are on each side, and they tuck right up underneath inside the frame of the trailer. And then it's got 2 connectors that connect the rear legs, and that's what makes all 4 of them come down at the same time. You will not see another one of these. It is a unique, you know, like I said, they only made 7 of them, so it's kind of a one of a kind. It's not like many of them were made. So the rams, they just extend out. They just push the whole trailer frame off the pivots here. It's almost fully up in the air. And that's it. And then right now it's about chest height at the lowest setting. So it'll come up probably a couple feet more yet higher. It's got pins here in the legs, and there's adjustments on it, just like the jacking legs have. There's adjustables, pins, adjustable positions. So all you gotta do is you just gotta duck under, you know, cross members, you know, if you're working on a car overhead or anything like that, you know, but it gives you plenty of room. And I even ran conduit to run the wires to cross the frame rail here right above the axle, so it doesn't take up any room really. So these center plates are removable. Remove them. I just wanted to make a few up in case I needed a solid deck trailer, so I wanted to, you know, put some long stuff on or whatever I could. So here is where I mounted the hydraulic pump. I made a box enclosure for it out of an old tin box. It's got a working outlet to plug your drop light into. As long as that extension cord is plugged in, you'll have power here. So you can tell the pump got a little bit beat up. Being on the tongue, it was dented in. I had to straighten it out a bit, and you know, but I wanted to keep it out of the weather. This pump had been weathered its entire life, so I figured keeping it out of the weather will make it last longer as well. And plus, it gave me more room. So right now it's currently 2023, and I did this in 2021. I just did that for my own thing. So this is permanently attached. But if the pump ever goes bad, I can just unbolt it there, and I actually have unions for the hydraulic lines. So all I gotta do is pop the unions apart, and this whole pump and everything will come right up out of the trailer. I made it completely serviceable. And then you just slide the plate back over top of it. You never even know it's there. So when I got this trailer, the frame was bent on it because the hydraulics twisted it. So there's a little bit of a twist there, but I had to retwist this cross member back and then plate it and true it up, because the trailer used to go up crooked. It used to go up about 4 inches, 5 inches higher on one side than the other side. So I had to heat it up, use the hydraulics, reverse engineer how it got twisted to twist it the opposite direction with some heat to it to straighten it out, and then plate it up, and now it's stronger than it ever was. So it used to be called a lift away trailer. So we'll just lower it down. And just so you can see, I can work it from either side of the trailer. And we're just dropping it back down. And everything tucks right back up under the trailer frame. You never even know it was a lift. It's an ordinary trailer at that point. A little close with the box, but I made it clear. And it has a safety catch. When you put pins in it to hold the legs up in the air for travel. In the event that, you know, a hydraulic hose blows while you're going down the road, so the legs don't drop out from underneath it. So I made myself some new pins that lock in, and that'll prevent the legs from ever falling down on you while you're traveling. Just lock the pins on both sides, and you're good to go. They're not going to fall down. And then I can just slide this back up, and you're good to go. You never know that it's a lift.